Gemini, and welcome to your spiritual reading for the end of May and the beginning of June. This reading is for all Gemini placements, but if for some reason this reading doesn't resonate for you, please don't forget to check out your other placements. Keep in mind also that this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate, so please only take what does and leave what doesn't. And lastly, before we get into this reading, I'd like to quickly mention that if you ever want to book a reading with me, all of my information is in the Etsy shop, so I currently offer love reading, spiritual reading, and a twin flame reading. However, I'm going to be adding more listings this week, so keep an eye out for that. All right, so other than that, let's go ahead and get started here. So as always, I'm going to be tapping into only your energy, as this is a spiritual reading. And when I say spiritual reading, it basically means it's a general personal reading. It's not romantic, but keep an open mind because anything can come through here. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to start with what's at your center, what's crossing you, what's crowning you, rooting you, recent past, and what you need to know. So what's going on with Gemini during this time? First one is the King of Cups. I love that. Second one is Three of Wands. Crowning you is the Star. So you could have Aquarius in your chart. You also have water sign. Oh, okay, this flew out. Give me 1 second. The High Priest. Recent past for Gemini. What is the recent past? Eight of Wands. And what do they need to know? The Ace of Wands. So a lot of fire sign energy. So you could have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in your chart. At the bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords. So if you've been moving fast, I feel that you've recently decided to take it down a notch. You're learning to go a little bit slower with the Four of Swords here. This is all about taking a breather, taking a step back. Okay, I hope that focuses in and out as it needs to. I apologize if it doesn't. So this is Libra energy. So I feel that you've been through some harsh times, some heartbreak, some letdowns, disappointments. Could have been in love with the Ace of Cups right underneath that. But I feel that you've been taking this time to heal, recuperate, spend some time alone, really just chill. You take your energy back. You're not really dealing with people who don't have your best interest at heart. So I feel that you're in hermit mode, not really socializing. However, I do feel that it's going to change, or maybe it has changed already, but I feel that you care more about healing and recovering right now. That's your focus, because we also have the Star over here, and the Star is all about healing. So I feel that you do have a wish, whether it is with love or abundance, whatever this dream of yours is. I feel that right now you're knowing that you have to kind of just take a step back while it manifests in the background, knowing that you have to surrender, not really do anything at this time. And that could be difficult for you. I know Gemini is a very restless energy, so it could be difficult for you to lay low and not really take action right now. So I want to clarify this. What is this Four of Swords about? Four of Wands. So you could be healing from a situation in the home life, at home, family, a relationship. I feel that Queen of Cups, beautiful. So we have the King and the Queen of Cups so far. So I feel that for a lot of you, it does have to do with something in the family life or in a relationship of some kind. It could even be a marriage with the Four of Wands. So I feel that you could have been dealing with issues at home with your partner, and there was some type of heartbreak or letdown, and now that needs to be healed. And for others of you, I feel that you perhaps don't have the home life that you want yet, and you're trying to heal yourself before you have that. You know how people say to do the inner work and heal before they get into relationships. So I feel that that's what you're doing. That's what you're trying to work on. And with that, you're trying to manifest someone who meets you at your vibrational level when it comes to this emotional sympathy that you want to have towards others and you want people to have towards you. So we have two fours here. So Your birthday could be June 4th, or the 4 is a very special number to you, or you've been seeing 4-4 a lot. So that number is definitely about protection, staying grounded, and creating a foundation, having a foundation to feel protected. So that's really important for you right now, protection and healing. This could also have to do with a mother, a Queen of Cups. So maybe you're healing some type of mother issue that has manifested into your adult life, something that hasn't been healed, but now you're working on it. So I'm getting a few things with that. So I hope one of those messages resonates for you. Okay, so what's at your center is the King of Cups. So interestingly enough, we have the King and the Queen. So this is water sign energy. This is for me more Cancer energy, but it could be any of the 3 signs: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So right now I feel that you're trying to master your emotions. You're really trying to love yourself, love those around you, and you're really happy. I feel that you have a lot of love to offer. Maybe in the past you weren't this emotional and you're learning to be emotional. So maybe even as you're watching this reading, you don't really necessarily feel that emotionally open. But in the month of June, I do see this turn of events where you're going to be more open and receptive after having done that healing that you've been working on. Whoa, yeah, there you are. King of Swords. I know that's Aquarius energy, but I feel Gemini energy with it too. And then 7 of Swords. Yeah, it's like you're going to recognize that you're only harming yourself and those around you when you're cold and detached. You know, so I think you're going to recognize that being like this isn't suiting you anymore. It's causing a lot of self-sabotaging behavior. You're not being honest with your emotions. I feel that you are a very, very emotional person deep down inside. However, you could hide it through this sort of hard exterior that is the King of Swords. Yeah, then we have the 2 of Swords over here. So a lot of sword energy, a lot of air sign energy. So you get conflicted a lot about that. And I'm definitely feeling the Gemini energy that gets split into 2. You know how there's the good twin and the evil twin. So you can go back and forth a lot. Maybe the good twin is the King of Cups and the bad twin is the King of Swords, right? Not that there's anything wrong with that either, but you know what I mean. So I feel that you're trying to find the balance between those two, because you know that if you become too much of a King of Swords, you stray away from your path and you sabotage yourself. You cause a lot of chaos in your life, or a lot of abrupt emotion that maybe you say things you don't mean. So yeah, in the end it harms you and it harms those around you. And then there's kind of this feeling that I kind of get, you feel guilty when you say what you don't mean sometimes. So I feel like you're trying to learn your communication too, to get your point across in a more emotional manner, because the King of Swords, he knows what he's speaking the truth. At least he says what he means, but he can come off a little bit more cold-hearted. So if you mix that with the King of Cups, it's a nice balance. So that could be what you're trying to work on in the month of June. So what's crossing you is the 3 of Wands. So this is something you've been waiting for. You're currently waiting for something. And I feel like for a lot of you, it is love, or it's this happy home life that you're setting the attention in. I feel that you planted the seeds in that, and whatever this happiness is for you, whatever the 4 of Wands means for you, it doesn't literally have to mean a home or family or a person. It could be how you want to feel within yourself. So take that as it resonates. But I feel that you're waiting for something. You're waiting for an unexpected change of some kind. You're waiting for things to get better. Let's see. Let's just see what it is. 5 of Cups. Yeah, you're healing from a loss, a disappointment. I feel that you guys have been through a lot these past couple of years. You could have dealt with a lot of losses, even the passing of loved ones, I'm sensing with the 5 of Cups, and it's been really difficult for you. I feel that you're waiting for days to get better. And you're working really hard. I feel that you're trying your best. We have the 4 of Pentacles over here. So you have really took your energy back. You've become a little bit more reserved with your time, because you just want to get to a place where you feel happy again. And it's the most simplest thing that a person could want in this life, but you want that. I feel that you're not really concerned with materialistic things. Maybe for a little bit they were bringing you happiness, but then after a while you're like, this doesn't really satisfy me anymore. So I feel like you're waiting for something better, but it hasn't quite came yet. So I think with this being your crossing energy is that, don't wait for things to get better. Just try to find the happiness in your current surroundings. Don't be stuck in the past either. Maybe you're waiting for someone to come back and they haven't. King of Wands. Dang, what's with all this masculine energy? So you could have been heartbroken by a King of Wands and you're trying to move on from them, let go of them, but you want them back. You're waiting for them. But I know that's not going to be the message for everyone. And then we have the Knight of Cups. Oh my gosh. Are you distracting yourself with the King of Wands so that you don't feel how you actually feel? It's like you're waiting for a knight in shining armor. And this King of Wands with the Knight of Cups is like a good time. But you're mistaken if you do feel that you're going to find love with the King of Wands. I feel that you think there's potential to date this person, but there isn't. This King of Wands is just going to leave you hanging, essentially. If it's coming up as a crossing energy, this King of Wands is just looking for a good time. The High Priest over here, yeah, you want commitment, you want something real, you want the real deal. But this King of Wands, he's not going to give you what you want. So if you are dealing with someone to just distract you from your real emotions, just be careful with that, because it's going to end in a disaster, I'm feeling. So really tell yourself what you want. If you want a committed relationship, or if you want something substantial, don't go looking for it with King of Wands, with you know how they say, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So that's what this King of Wands is. He's not going to be here for a long time. So just don't be surprised when they leave all of a sudden because they're bored and are waiting for the next exciting thing in their life. So just keep an eye out for that if that resonates for you. I think that's kind of a side message for some. I don't think it's going to resonate with everyone, so drop it if it doesn't. So what's crowning you is the Star. So this is you hoping for better days. This is you hoping for healing. But also I feel that this is you hoping for you to have your wishes and desires fulfilled. And I do think that, again, going back to the Four of Wands, that's your desire right now, is to feel that happiness, that success and achievement, either with yourself or with someone else. I feel that a lot of you do want someone else if you don't have someone. I feel that you're really caught up on that right now. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I do think it's kind of, you're wasting your energy on it when you shouldn't be worrying about it. So we have the Star with the Seven of Cups. So yeah, at the same time, you're emotionally confused. Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Everything is fine, even though it's not. I feel that you don't really know if you're ever going to have your dreams, your wishes, and your desires. With the Ten of Swords, you've been through a lot. You've been through a lot of painful endings. Like I said, I can sense that you've been through really hard past 2 years, even longer than that. So at this point, I feel that you're starting to lose hope in this dream of yours of being with someone or having this happy home life. It feels unattainable. But my advice would be that just focus on yourself and build yourself. And I know that's easier said than done, but that's what's going to really help you move forward. And that's when you're going to meet someone, is when you least expect it, not when you're always thinking about what's next, Because I do sense a lot of emotional confusion in your energy with the Seven of Cups. You could have a lot of options too. You don't really know what you want. Maybe you have a lot of wishes and desires and you don't know how to really pinpoint them, so you struggle with manifesting them because you're not really clear in what you want. So maybe that's the advice for June, is to really get clear with what you want and manifest it by writing it down. And ask yourself if this is something that is really going to benefit you in the long run. Seven of Wands, yeah, you do get this defensiveness. I get this like irritable energy from you. I don't know if you're feeling irritable because you don't have what you want or things aren't working your way. Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, a lot of chaos, a lot of conflict. You could be picking a lot of arguments with people. I really, really feel that if people push your button or one little wrong thing that someone says, it's like an explosion. And then there you go arguing with someone. It's a very Gemini thing to do, to like, you know, speak your truth, voice your opinion, when sometimes you have to just choose your battles. So be careful with that in the month of June. I feel like you're going to bring forward more chaos than is needed. I don't think this is any necessary drama. And you can have a family that's really chaotic too, you know. I mean, it could be like a big family. Family is like that, so I totally get it. But I also feel like you're trying to do you. You're trying to focus on yourself with the Star and the Seven of Cups. It's like you're trying to figure yourself out. But then you're also very defensive. Like, I don't know what this is. I don't know what makes you defensive. Can we get a little deeper? Yeah, you're really stressed out. I don't know. I don't know what it is that makes you feel like this. Why the Seven of Wands? Yeah, it's the Ace of Cups. Yeah, I think for a lot of you it does have to do with love, or the lack of love. It's like you want love in your life, but then you get upset when you don't have it, and it causes this irritable feeling within you. Then we have the Nine of Cups. You guys are single. You may be single. Obviously not for everyone. If you're not single, then just don't take that part. But I think that that's what is at your subconscious right now, is love, romance, having this happily ever after with someone, but then getting defensive when you don't get it, or getting upset when you don't get it. And it creates resistance when you get like that. It creates a blockage when you get upset. It's like you're trying to be patient about it, and then you lose your patience. And then, yeah, it's like you try to be a good sport about it, but then you get over it and you're like, this needs to happen now. So what's rooting you is the High Priest. So I love this. I feel like you are going to get to a place where you finally figure out what you want, figure out your beliefs, your values, your morals, and that's going to help you manifest this happily ever after that you're looking for. Because I think you're going to really tone it down here and get serious with yourself, right? This is Taurus energy. The Taurus are all about really staying grounded, committed, and consistent. So you could have Taurus in your chart, so that could resonate. But I feel that after a lot of chaos and confusion with the High Priest here, you're really going to get centered and figure out what you want. And this also tells me that there is a possibility of marriage here and a long-term commitment with someone, because, you know, everyone deserves that. And I feel at the same time, it is coming towards you. I think you just get a little upset because it doesn't come as quickly as you want, or it doesn't come in the ways you expected. But I do see marriage here. And if you're in a relationship with someone, then I feel that you guys could be going through a little bit of a hiccup right now, but things are going to get better, because at the end of the day, you guys did commit to each other, so the commitment is always going to be there. Okay, so funny enough, the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse flew out. So I'm talking about commitment, and then the Ace of Pentacles comes out in the reverse just to throw everything off course here. But the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse is like a lack of an offer, or there wasn't an offer. And then we have the Chariot over here, so this is Cancer energy. Let me see if I can get some. Yeah, look at that, Five of Pentacles. I feel that it's going to continue feeling that you're not going to have what you want. You're going to keep feeling isolated, left out in the cold. But when you least expect it, someone is going to come towards you. But I think what's going to happen here is that you're going to recognize that this King of Wands, whoever this person is over here, that's not the person for you. You're going to realize that either they ghosted you, or they told you they didn't want a commitment. But it's going to make you get serious with yourself about what it is that you want. And because of that, that's when the right person is going to come towards you. But first you have to let go of this King of Wands, or the mindset of thinking that the right person is going to come along, even though you're not really setting the intention of wanting someone to be committed to you. Does that make sense? It's like you say you're just like dating people, not really committing to anyone, dating multiple people, but at the same time you're trying to manifest one person, or like one relationship. It's like it's not going to happen until you just focus on yourself and stop dating people. So let's keep moving here. So your recent past is the Eight of Wands. So I feel like this is when you met the King of Wands. You could have met them online. They could have pinged you, sent you a DM of some kind. And I feel that it was just trouble. Just Ace of Wands coming out in the reverse. Yeah, I think a lot of you just wanted a hookup with someone, but then you were hoping for something more, but it didn't turn out the way you wanted. We have the Three of Pentacles over here. So you thought this was going to work. Maybe in the beginning it felt like, oh, I can do this. I can hang out with this person and we can just, hook up and be friends. But afterwards you realized maybe not. But you went for it regardless with the Eight of Wands. But the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Maybe the sex wasn't good and you're like, I fucked up. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So that could have happened. Maybe the sex wasn't good and then that's when everything changed and you're like, yeah, I need to start reserving my energy and staying true to myself. Not giving everyone access to me. This is interesting. Okay, what do they need to know? What does Gemini need to know? Ace of Wands. Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Now we have it in the upright. So this passionate, new, exciting beginning that you want is definitely yours. It's coming, Gemini. It is. Be prepared for this passionate new beginning because it's going to sweep you off your feet. It's going to be everything you've wanted and more. So let go of the people who are not giving you what you want, that are not up to your standards. You know what I'm talking about, right? You know who you're talking to just for a good time and who's the real deal. So let go of any expectation. Just let life be. Just surrender because this passion new beginning is coming towards you. Oh yeah, I like that. We have Justice. Beautiful. So all the wrongdoings that you've been through, oof, then we got the Devil. Nothing comes easy, right? So I think the Devil is this current energy of you kind of maybe having a codependent energy to the people that you just want to have around for company. Okay, and they could be toxic King of Wands or just people that are no good for you, that are just here for a good time, not a long time. And I feel that maybe you were dealing with some codependency issues with certain people or whatever places. Then we have the World, but this cycle is coming to a close because I think you're starting to realize your worth and something changed here, something shifted here when you met up with this person or whatever this Ace of Wands in the reverse was for you. I mean, Ace of Wands literally means penis. I don't know if you guys know that. So I think something happened where like you met up with someone and it didn't work out, and this what changed everything. You're like, I'm not doing this again. I can't keep going down this path anymore. So it was kind of like a wake-up call for you, this energy over here. So now what you need to know is that all the injustices that you've gone through, all the wrongdoings that you've gone through, you're not going to receive your justice and have this passionate new beginning that you've always been waiting for. And it's going to be exciting. It's going to be a lot of fun. But there's also some type of... Okay, we have the Page of Cups coming out too. Nine of Pentacles. Let's get a little deeper about this Justice. What else can you tell me about Justice? The Star. Yeah, so it's going to be healed. In the end, Gemini, you're going to get what you want. Because you have the Star over here is what you're hoping for. Now it's coming over here is what you need to know. This Page of Cups is going to be you when you start to really tap into your emotional space, maybe starting all over again. Apologizing to people you need to apologize to with that Page of Cups. Then we have the Eight of Wands again, but I feel like this Eight of Wands is the good energy now. I feel like this is when you're going to take action towards the things that you do want. But there is some inner child healing here. I feel like you're healing this codependency that you could have had, this toxic cycle that you could have found in yourself in, whatever that means for you. But I do think things are going to get better, and this passionate new beginning is going to begin for you in the month of June. But I feel like you're still going to deal with the sort of work here, you know, the logistics of everything is still going to be worked out in the month of June. But I think more towards the end of it, or maybe in the summer, this passionate new beginning is going to manifest. All right, Gemini, so that is what I have for you. I hope that resonated. Let's go ahead and see what other messages you have using the Island Time Wellness Law of Attraction. Okay, we have love where you are. Appreciate current circumstances. Ask yourself why you want what you want. See the beauty in it all. Exactly, and that's literally what I mentioned. And then we have love too. So I think a lot of you really do want love, and there's nothing wrong with that, but you really do have to appreciate where you currently are at and not get so caught up on what you don't have, not get so caught up in the future. Ask yourself why you want what you want, right? So if you want a certain person or whatever, a certain house, ask yourself why you want it. And then see the beauty in everything. Enjoy the simple things in life. We also have Mayhem coming out. Your manifestation is happening. Current issue reveals past wound. Spiritual growth. Hang tight. Exactly. Like I said, with the Five of Wands, I did feel some type of chaos, challenges, but I feel that it's all for a reason. I think it's really sort of bringing to the surface those wounds that maybe you have been suppressing for some time. It's going to be a little bit ugly, but that's okay. That's all part of the spiritual growth. Spiritual awakenings aren't always pretty. So hang tight, because it's about to get better, though. I really do feel it's about to get better. Beautiful. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have how to manifest. State thought, I am, have, believe, feel having it, inspired action, know it's done, have fun, align, receive. There you go. And then we have hearts again. So I'm telling you, love is definitely coming to you. You just have to have faith in it. I don't want to say patience. I feel like that's so worn out. So just have faith. Lastly, this is a message from the Oracle of the Fairies. 2 cards for Gemini again. It makes sense though. So we have believe in magic. Let's see if I can focus on that. Okay. But now I can't see it. Okay. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The fairy of the Northern Lights says you are part of nature, so you are magical too. Beautiful. I think tap more into your spirituality in the magic of, you know, tarot, astrology, what have you. And I feel that it's really going to help you get through this challenging time. Find balance. Find the balance between your work, rest, and playtime, and you will have more energy, harmony, and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. Yeah, didn't I say that I feel like you've been doing a lot? I feel like you've been moving a lot, but now is the time to really rest. At the bottom of the deck, we have tree wisdom. This tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sounds it makes. So if you like to have background music, I suggest listening to some type of flute meditation. I think that'll really help you calm down during this time also. All right, Gemini, so that is what I have for you during this time frame. I hope this reading resonated for you. I hope you liked it. Please let me know what you think. Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and hit that notification bell button so you receive notifications when I post again. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in your next reading.